What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another week of Unplug here with LBD and our good buddy, Mr. Funk Illuminati. Our buddy Andrew is doing some family time today, so he will not be joining us. Quick draw. I don't know if he's gonna make it today because I did send out the link pretty late. I was running around with some errands. But what's going on, Tats? Welcome, everyone. It's been an interesting day for sure. Well, some news have dropped throughout the week. Some people are happy, some people are not. The usual. How about you, Sean? How you been?
Not bad. I mean, got my whatnot set up, so that's going to be happening next Thursday. Sold some stuff to this weekend, so I mean, life's been good.
Yeah, it's always good to get stuff out of your house. Sometimes that just is collecting dust at this point, and you're not
Well,
enjoying.
it's a lot of Toys R Us stuff, actually. Ironically enough, lately.
Yeah, well, we don't have. I don't think, from what I know, I don't think the Toys R Us here are doing Funkos.
No, they're not. They're not doing any of the U.S. exclusives because I've had a few people reach out to me.
No. Well, there's only one Toys R Us here, at least. I'm thinking.
Yeah, and it's like a neutered version, and it's done through Macy's, if I remember correctly.
No, not that. I'm
Oh,
talking about like an actual store. There's an actual store that's just Toys R Us in the mall.
oh, really?
Yeah, it's in the American Dream Mall.
I think I've seen the pictures of that one. That one is pretty.
It's pretty big.
Oh, okay. Maybe
It's
it's different. I'd have to see pictures of the inside because I know the last one I saw it looked neutered. It
You're
looked like
talking about the one that was in Paramus.
hey,
Nancy, what's going
Nancy,
on?
how's it going?
Yeah, the one in Paramus was pretty neutered. I'm not gonna say that this one is like you know
Mm.
30 times better or whatever, but I've heard that it's definitely better than what they tried in Paramus and in I think it was Texas last time.
Yeah.
They're trying to basically kind of go back to what they used to do, but at the same time do some new stuff. So it's like a
Hey,
balance
Christina.
between both. Hey, Christina. Um, but yeah, it's like I said, I haven't got to go. Obviously, you saw the kid got to go, and I wasn't able to go that day with them. But hopefully, eventually, I'll take a trip out to that mall. I feel like people from New York have even gone to that mall, and even I haven't, and it's probably like 30, 40 minutes away from my house. Yeah.
Just
So,
go.
yeah, I'll probably take a trip out there maybe sometime next week or something and just get it done, get it over with. Pull the band aid off.
Yeah, yeah, because it's it's such a struggle to get out there.
It is. It's expensive, man. It's actually pretty expensive to get there. And then if you want to do any of the activities, I think it's like $100 a head.
Hey, Fiery Shadow Games. Is
What's
that a
going
new
on,
name
man?
or a name I'm not from, or
What?
is that Vince?
Fire Shadow? Fire
Yeah.
Shadow is Andrew's kid.
Uh-huh.
Board child with 4 accounts. That's also him.
Uh,
Yeah, I remember that day he was. I don't know. He popped in with like he was just making them back to back. I remember.
uh.
He switches pretty
Shouldn't
quickly.
you be doing like homework and come on, man.
Oh man. How about you guys in the chat? Have you guys picked up anything interesting this week? Anything you guys are excited about? I know the Scooby Doo drop happened. Oh man, I was I was not paying no mind to it, but I know for a fact that it went quick.
Yeah, yeah, a lot of. It's funny though. I didn't see a lot of complaints like you normally would when something sells out,
Actually, I did.
especially from the usual players.
I
When they
did see complaints, but that's more like the actual Funko Hollywood drop.
hmm
Apparently, they didn't have that many. I think there was very few. Vince would be able to say more about it, but it was so bad that at the end of the day, like almost everybody left except for like 9 people was what was going around.
Huh. Well.
Yeah, so that was interesting to see that how low the stock was at actual. Because usually when a Funko Shop drop happens, like you see like the piles and piles of
Um,
exclusives at the store.
you forgot a comma there, my friend. The way that reads, it sounds like you're baking grandma. Don't get me wrong.
Oh my god!
We have some
Jesus.
weird food ideas out there.
Yeah, yeah. Some weird names for foods for sure. Um,
Take one senior citizen at 350.
preheat first.
Gonna need at least 5 minutes per pound.
Jesus. Oh man.
uh,
Yeah. I tried to actually do a whatnot today, but man, the weekends apparently are like getting competitive. Like it is bad. Like
mm,
if you're new and you don't have like a big following, don't get me wrong. I have a lot of people who come back and join and stuff like that. Like there's some loyal people there, but
hmm
man, if you don't have like real people that like a big crowd that
yeah.
follows you like consistently, it is rough on the weekends. You're better off on weekdays. So yeah, that's what that'll be my only advice. Like somebody like me, you, Vince, because Vince is about to start. He just got approved.
Well,
Hey, Charles, how about you go play? Andrew, you tell him, boy. You tell him.
well, anybody who's in the chat right now, feel free to add me on whatnot. I will be selling some Canadian exclusives, and I'll for anybody currently in the chat, if you do take part in the my auction, I'll send some coffee crisp because there's enough room. There's enough room. I could probably sneak 2 or 3 in there.
There is some news with since you're talking about candy, right?
This is Alex's grandma, not a senior citizen. I like she went. I like the fact that she went from order of importance as opposed to being cooked alive. She's totally fine with.
And speaking of the devil, Vince just contacted me, showing me some of the goods and wares that he has over there, getting ready for his situation.
Mm,
Um, Obviously, he's been running the con. He's been running around a few of the cons and a few of the signings, so he's gonna have some really nice stuff.
yeah, Fan Expo's coming up too in August, so we'll be able to get some convention autographs too.
Yeah, I took your advice. I did end up taking down the JDF pops that I had up there for the Power Rangers,
Yeah,
but I didn't sell. I didn't put him up for sale yet since he's always in the area. Like he comes around here a lot. So
let's be honest. He does. He's around more often than Santa is.
yeah,
But
he's starting to look like Santa. I saw a video of him today.
well, I don't know. This some guy named Kevin Conroy is going to be at the Fan Expo in August.
I know, man. Who that
I
guy?
mean, you know what the funny part is? I would gladly get somebody an autograph of him if they were in the chat today, but because they're not, I'm having second guesses.
You mean on the panel, not on the because
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, in the panel, yes, of course. I mean, if they were in the panel, then definitely I'd get it for. I wouldn't even worry about it. I would even cover the pop, but they're not here, so I mean, clearly they we don't mean anything to them.
I know, right? We always come second or third or fourth. Jesus.
I know, I know, I know. What's that, bros? Before what was the other word? I can't remember now.
I don't know, but I know for a fact that somebody related to that person made my kid say that say Funko that before.
Uh, Funko Joe.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
It's probably the only time she said something she wasn't supposed to say.
Hey, Nadia.
It something like that. You know. So Speaking of Batman and Kevin Conroy and stuff like that,
Mm-hmm.
they have officially announced the DC drop for the NFTs. They have not shown what the prizes are going to be specifically, but they have shown some of the cards.
Did I just hear a boop?
Yeah,
So what I think it is?
yeah. Oh, give me a second. I'll bring that person in. Just gonna. It actually came in at a perfect time too. Just to the topic. 1 second.
I mean,
There we go.
Wow. Wow. What
it's that
motivated
guy.
you? Hi, what motivated you? Is this just completely out of the blue, like out of the kindness of your heart?
Yes, it is. Oh my God. No, we're waiting for her dad to get here.
Okay.
Yeah,
I see.
there's a
Uh,
mud bog and whatever else is going on out here. So it's
I
fun
see.
time.
Well, if you can guess the color of my shirt, then you're good to go.
Um, I'm really having a little hard time because I can't see. But if I had to guess,
Mm-hmm.
I would say maybe. Mm, give me a second. How
You're
about
waiting for someone to whisper it to you.
black? There's no one here. My kid's with his grandma. Black. I'm gonna go with black.
Black isn't a color; it's a shade. You fail.
Ah,
What's up, Agu?
technical term.
You're actually here at a good time because we're about to talk about DC NFTs.
Oh God.
So they're gonna drop May 5th, and these will have obviously physical pops and
Redemption.
soda, and I'm gonna assume one soda to it. They showed like images of what it would be, well, at least somewhat of what it would be, but right now it seems not to want to appear.
Well, they had Eradicator, Green Lantern. That's all I can remember, really.
No, it
Well,
was I saw images of like moving NFTs of the
Hmm.
Flash,
yeah,
Green Lantern, Superman.
that wasn't
Cat-
Superman; it was Eradicator.
Oh, it was Eradicator. Oh, I'm
Yep.
sorry. Okay, so Eradicator and Batman and Catwoman. Those were the
Mhm.
only ones that showed like images of moving images. So I'm gonna assume those are gonna be for the prizes.
Yeah.
Um, I was
Hopefully that's it.
Hey, go.
Yeah.
How you doing, buddy? Yeah, because Eradicator was like the worst version of. Well, it wasn't a version of Superman, but it was one of the worst ones. I hated them. The whole death of Superman was such a horribly done idea to sell comics.
yeah.
Oh, hey Andrew, since you're here, so apparently they're filming Gotham Knights here.
Oh wow. Nice.
Yeah, because somebody stole a '78 Lincoln with Gotham plates on it. It was on the police Twitter.
Jesus Lord.
Looks
You
like
know what was
somebody.
on our police Twitter? Well, was it last night? 2 nights ago? 2 nights ago? If you're gonna sip gin and juice, make sure you drink responsibly. Because Ice Cube and Snoop Dogg were here in well, not here, but yeah.
You're in the driver's seat, aren't you? Oh,
No.
come on. Get in the driver's seat. Have fun.
Oh,
Sorry.
I would. He could drive.
Yeah, me too. Then my life wouldn't flash before my eyes every time I get in the car.
I'm pretty sure that those tires.
I'm sure it does right now.
What's up, Vicky? I'm gonna assume you're not feeling well since you're not here because I did say like,
Well, I mean, if somebody was here, they might get a first edition Snorlax holographic. I mean, it would increase their chances.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus, what are you doing over there?
You know what? I really do have leverage on a lot of people.
I'm wondering what the hell your leverage on me would be. Gee.
As you see your daughter come behind me, if you ever want her back.
You know what? I needed a vacation. Yeah, go right. you see, I'm gonna like. I just turned off my camera. I'm already at the airport.
Lord.
Driving back home from dinner.
Oh, okay. Nice. Where did you go for dinner? Because that's kind of where I came from. I went out to eat with my father and the kiddo.
They went to Hardee's.
You didn't get me anything?
There's some leftover chicken parma.
Done. I've actually wanted chicken parm for a while now.
I'll
The
be
problem
honest
with
with you
chicken
though.
parm being single is every piece of like chicken that you're going to get that you would make, because I like to do my own breading and stuff.
Yeah.
It's hard to find a single serve chicken because you have to either buy like a 4-pack or a 2-pack,
Yeah.
and then you're obligated to basically make enough for 2 people.
Yeah. Well, that's the world telling people you kind of like what we were watching yesterday. It's kind of subliminal messaging right there.
Yeah. By the way, LBD finally got to finish watching They Live.
Yeah, it was a good movie.
Yeah.
I wish it was kind of in a time where we get to know more about it after the fact, because it kind of left me curious of what the hell happens after.
Well, that's the whole point of the movie. It's just meant to end
Yeah.
at that point.
Yeah.
Hey, how about this? You and Andrew there reenact the fighting scene.
Done.
I don't think either one of you could German suplex the other. Okay, I'm just laying that out there.
I've done that before. Just people as tall as Andrew.
Yeah, on concrete, whoever you both land on the ground, neither one of you is getting up.
Actually, we landed one time in. What happened was somebody tried to do that to me, and I was able to get behind them. And when I was pulling back on them, we ended up falling sideways in between two, like the car and the actual street. So it wasn't on concrete. What happened?
I was gonna say, landing on concrete, I don't think either one of you is getting up.
I don't know. Honestly, it was kind of a jerk reaction, because as soon as I felt the arms, I was a little bit more agile.
Well, 2 years ago at the back alley, I slipped on ice and literally did one of those perfect slip, so where your body is flat in the air when you land. And all I did, I laid there for kind of like Loki at Avengers, kind of like.
Oh my god! I've seen 2 people do that in my life, but it wasn't on ice. They both slipped on something that was on the floor. One was the CD case. You can imagine how long ago that was. Which is Lauren, Angelica's sister.
Mm-hmm.
She slid on a CD case and flat, like she landed flat. And let's just say she didn't have nothing to land on. It hurt. And I had hard tile flooring where I was living at.
No, I hit the ground and was kind of staring at the stars, and somebody saw me. He was like, "Are you okay?" It's like, "Yeah, I'm fine. I just need a minute."
Right.
And then the other person was oh my god! Oh, my baby mother. I don't know what the hell she was doing, and all I saw of her was she stepped on something and she went. I was like,
"Hey, silly question, Andrew. Do you have a Batman the Animated Series pop?"
I do.
Okay, because you might need. I'll pay to have it shipped back to you, but if I can't find one here, I might need to get one from you to get that autographed.
Yeah, I'll have to go to storage and grab it, but I got them. So.
Okay, cool.
yeah. I know you had one.
Oh yeah, I got.
Now,
I got.
Are you sure you want Conroy's autograph? I mean, if you don't, it's cool, man. I get it.
Yeah, I think I'll take one. I mean, if you can find a Mark Hamill too while you're there, I'll take that too. Okay.
No, because I remember the last time Mark Hamill was there, it was like $200 for an autograph. And don't get me wrong, buddy, I like you, but
not that much.
at $200.
And the crazy part is that you would normally say, at least his line would be short. No, that man's line would not be short.
Well, no. When you pay that much, you actually get a time booked. Like they give you a slot, so you be there.
I gotta take off. I'm gonna go watch this AC/DC tribute band with my father-in-law. And you boys have fun.
I told you he's not blind.
Later, buddy.
All right. Later.
Later.
Yeah, that was interesting. I was not expecting that.
Yeah. Well, Quick Draw's on his way back home for dinner, so who knows how long he'll be.
Yeah. Honestly, I wish we could have seen the actual NFTs. Like I said, it's weird that it's not popping up though.
Hey, fun comments. How you doing, man? Jeremy.
What's going on, man? Welcome. Today, Fun comment. That's a new name. So welcome. I don't think I've seen you that name before. Have you?
No, I haven't. But the that area code looks familiar. That area code would be Pennsylvania.
Huh. Interesting.
Am I right, Fun Comics? That's 814 is Pennsylvania. The Pennsylvania Dutch.
By the way, apparently they dropped a link for the Funko Shop Moon Knight 1 and 2 if you need it.
Okay.
Like if you need 1 or 2, they dropped it. I believe it was. Who dropped it? It says Uncle Jerry. I don't even know who that is, but somebody must have shared it that I know.
I don't know. I'm thinking of getting it. Like I said, right now I got bills to pay first, so I want to get those kind of squared away. That's why I want to do this whatnot. And
yeah,
I'll probably be doing like one every 2 weeks.
I'm actually catching up on my No, you're good, buddy. You're good. Whatchamacallit? I was gonna say something. I lost track of my reading because I started reading it in Spanish.
Yeah, I know. He said if you'd like, I'll take it out. Not sure what that means, but okay.
No, he meant it's not important. Where was I? Where's my train of thought was going? I'm trying to remember.
Yes, as you can see, LBD's train is easily derailed.
So that kind of threw me off a little bit.
This is why you would not make a good pilot.
No, honestly, you know what? As much as I fly places and stuff, I don't like heights. So, me being in control of a plane is not something I'll be looking forward to. Okay. I don't. What's up, Daddy Zone?
Hey, Dad.
I don't get scared on flights or nothing like that. Like it doesn't bother me being on a plane, but I really don't think about it. I guess because I've probably been doing it for so long. But I just don't like heights. It's not my thing. So when you said the whole tower thing, if I ever go over there, it's like, no, we can skip that. We can skip that tourist attraction.
Hey guys, so here's something. I'll set up a vote for it, but just to pool the room. If LBD came to Canada and we went to Toronto, LBD hates heights. Now, the CN Tower at one point in time was the tallest freestanding object up until sometime in the 90s, and they have a glass floor. Who would like to see video of LBD on a glass floor? On a super tall, freestanding, basically, a skyscraper is what it is, really.
Yeah. Well, now that it's not the tallest thing ever.
Illuminati speak Francis? No, I don't speak Spanish. I have translators built into my browser, so if I see something, I can actually just hover over it, and it will provide me the English equivalent of what's being said.
Or at least close to it.
Yeah. Within reason. I mean, obviously, certain languages have certain grammatical structures that may not necessarily be.
Yeah.
So far, that's French for French. Oh. No parlez français. Most I know is qu'est-ce que c'est et toi, ça va très bien. Comme ci, comme ça, pamplemousse, un silon.
Why does it sound like it hurts you anytime you try to say all those things? Like you're just like, why?
No, I can do it properly. I also remember bonjour, Madame Sauce. Bonjour, Madame Sauce. Je m'appelle Sean. Hello.
Yeah, my name is whatever it is. As much as you get out of me.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, this is what you get out of me. That and how you're doing and doing well or something like that.
Well, come ça is so, which is the one I use all the time. I never use ça va très bien because nobody's that happy. Unless they're
You know what's
buddy.
funny? My French teacher, man, she gave me such hell because of my name. Like she was expecting me to do like amazing things in her class. Apparently, it's like I'm not French. She's got a French name that doesn't count.
Well, I think you were set up to fail with your name. Let's be honest. Jean Pierre.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah,
I was horrible at French. I quite frankly did tried my best and failed miserably in the process. And the funny part is, I can only think of maybe 2 or 3 times in my life where knowing French would have been beneficial. Now, as an adult, not really. It really serves no purpose.
the only thing that I gotta say that I enjoyed in that class was learning how to make crepes. That was fun.
Crepes.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, another word in French I apparently know.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I love it, man, because we made it with powdered sugar, and we all like everybody brought their own toppings.
Oh.
Yeah.
Actually, my cousin who owns the farm up north, they had a program called the Warfare Program. I've mentioned this before. And so what the program is, they have people from other countries come out and they work on the farm, and in exchange, it's a kind of like a cultural exchange. And they had a young man there by the name of Anton, and Anton was from France. And that guy made crepes one morning. And he's like, "You ever had crepes?" I said, "Not in years." He goes, "Well, it was a recipe from obviously his family." Oh my God, those things were great.
Yeah. If you get somebody like that, man, blessings to you. It's kind of like how I say, like when we're talking about it this last week, how we got into the whole tortilla thing.
Yeah.
It's different when you have a specific style of like making things. You think something so simple and so easy, like a crepe, is like wouldn't make a difference with somebody else, but it does. It really does.
The only food I've ever realized will never be the same regardless of who makes it, and even if the same person makes it twice, hummus. I don't know why, but everybody makes it different, and it never tastes the same for the same person. But that's just me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying now. But actually, oddly enough, my French teacher, she was in an exchange program. She went to France and to study. And apparently she stayed with a lovely family. She gave us like her whole backstory, obviously. Like that was like day 2, we got the whole backstory. Day 1 was like learning the basics.
Hey Bev, how's it going?
What's up, Bev? It's
what was I gonna say? I totally spaced out there.
I was talking about the exchange program.
No, there was something else I was gonna mention. I forget now. Yeah, that'll come to me. Oh, hi, Jai. Anyway, there wasn't anything major that was spoiled or released.
No, just the Moon Knight Funko Shop and the T-shirt. But people thought it was gonna be a pop and tee, and it looks like it's not gonna be a pop and tee.
Which is fine by me.
Yeah, me too. The T-shirt doesn't look bad. Don't get me wrong, but I'm not trying to spend that extra money on a T-shirt.
Right now. I'll give you that.
I have missed all the glow in the darks, Moon Knight pops except for Mr. Knight, and somebody's got me on Conchu, so I'm still missing Moon Knight Hot Topic glow in the dark. I'm not gonna go after the whole line, but I definitely like the glow in the darks, and I feel like if they did those glows well, considering they're white, like white for glow, man, that thing lights up the whole box if it's done well.
True. Well, it depends. Don't forget, there's like 2 types of glow. There's the paint.
Yeah.
The paint but if you incorporate it into the actual vinyl.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. If they did it well, I'm gonna be happy. If not, I'll probably just get rid of them because I'll be honest with you, if it's not a good glow, I have no point in keeping them.
No, and I agree with you completely on that.
Yeah. Speaking of glow, I'm thinking about, since the whole thing with my collection here of pops, I've assigned criteria on what to keep and what not to keep by what exists in statue, what doesn't exist, what's harder to obtain in statue, and stuff like that. So
You mean the pop collection you're getting out of, right?
certain things. But one of the criteria was like if it glows, I'm keeping it. So there's a bunch of Super Saiyan versions that are glow, so I ended up keeping those. But I have a statue of the Super Saiyan God, which is the red version of Goku.
Mm-hmm.
There's two red Gokus, and I'm thinking
Hey,
about
Lisa.
getting rid of those two. Hey,
How you
Lisa,
doing?
nice to see you. Nice to see you around these parts. Actually, Lisa was showing me some cool comics. See, she knows I'm a big Spawn guy. I wish there was all the Spawn statues, man. They're older and expensive, like $700, like at least minimum. And I don't like action figures. But I had to stop collecting the books because the books still were starting getting out of hand. But the covers just shows me, man, they look amazing. But what I was saying, like another thing, like the Assassin's Creed line. The Assassin's Creed line is just a really nice looking line. It's little OG look to it as well.
Yeah.
And I have some of those as statues, but I feel like they display well and they're not so many. I don't know if I would get rid of those. Like since I have assigned certain criteria to certain lines, kind of like Demon Slayer, you're not gonna get a flocked Inosuke in a statue. It's not gonna happen.
You never know. It could.
No, it's too complicated. It'd be too for the size. Give an example. The size is what really would make that complicated. Gunslinger Spawn and Scorch. Yeah, some sick covers, easy reads. Yeah, not for sure. Just one of those things that I just had to step away from. It got out of hand. I was going to the comic book store every week, and then I was running out of room for all that because I was doing a bunch of stuff. I had Miles, I had Spawn, Venom, and I had the variants of all those. It just got bad. It got real bad, real quick. If you think pops are easily get out of hand because they're only like $10-11 now, whatever the price is now. Comics is worse because you're paying like maybe $3 to $4. That's significantly less. What are you sharing here, buddy?
It's the Fan Expo guest list.
Okay, we can get into that.
I figured it'd be interesting. I mean, I don't recognize any of these guys. Like, is this a boy band?
Oh yeah, it kind of looks like it, huh? You know what? I'm not crazy on the Lord of the Rings thing, and when don't get me wrong, I definitely have I don't have the same distaste as I have with the merch that I do with Harry Potter merch.
Yeah,
but it's around the same level of merch that's out there. I don't know what it is about. Is there something different about it? It doesn't bother me as much, but it also doesn't. I don't need any of their signatures ever.
I'm thinking I might get these two. Get their
I thought you had those already.
Well, no, I have their autograph, but I mean I have the Bluntman and Chronic con exclusive.
Mm-hmm.
So the idea of getting a 2-pack double autograph would be kind of cool. When I first saw this, I thought she was CG. The way the hair and the eyes looked for a second.
She's just probably heavily photoshopped. She's probably heavily photoshopped, to be honest, and it wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah.
I definitely like the characters have definitely developed a lot more since the shows started.
Well, sure. I mean the so far the guest list looks pretty good. Randall, a character I feel a kindred spirit to.
Jesus.
What? He explained Lord of the Rings beautifully in Clerks.
It's funny that they're on the same guest list now.
It'd be funny if you crashed it. Want my money? Let's take a look at the voice actors.
Yeah.
So the voice actor list is actually pretty decent. So
You got Tanjiro.
my friend Tanjiro.
You get Spike. Spike has a voice actor that has a lot of people under his belt. Like he has a lot of voices under his belt as well.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised that the
Well, hey, quick draw. If they had one called Millennial Spawn, where he sits down and fights for, he's a social justice warrior. Would you read that?
you got Dobby. Oh man,
She's gonna be there. I see a bunch of like little girls under the age of 10, between the ages of 5 and 10, all dressed like her.
oh yeah. Well, here's the thing. It's gonna be her and then the other one.
Well,
You got Lisa and what's the name? I forget. Lisa is her, right? I believe, and then I forget
Yeah.
the other girl's name.
I've only seen the movie once.
No.
Have you watched it a few times?
Oh, I've seen that movie a million times. My kid has watched it a million times.
Sure, your kid has. Everyone goes to bed, he just turns it on.
That Ahsoka's gonna be that line's gonna be packed too.
Yeah, because she bailed last year.
Ooh, that's not pretty.
I
Dobby,
have the glow in the dark of him. I'm thinking of holding on to it and getting it autographed.
I would. Is that the one I have? I think I have the metallic one. No, I have the glow in the dark one as well. It's Tokyo Toy, right?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Gee, Chris Sabat. That's a shock. Wouldn't expect him to be there.
Well, Sean Schimmel's gonna be there too.
Yeah, I mean those two. They're never at the Fan Expo or at any convention.
What about Abby, man? She has so many lines in that show.
Well, remember she was charging what did Vince say? She was charging $60 for a quote.
Oh my god, that was funny. Vince, if you're here, buddy, please tell us what was the because she's got like 2 codes in the whole movie, and one of them was like dot dot dot.
Yeah. Charging like an extra. I swear to God, she must giggle. The actress must giggle inside going, these idiots are paying me $20 to put 5 dots on a piece of plastic.
Seriously, dude, it's insane.
She's only going to be there Friday and Saturday, so I can imagine her line's going to be long.
Oh yeah, her line's gonna be ridiculous then.
I'm curious.
How often she's gonna be there?
I don't know, but $40.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Oh,
40 isn't so bad.
She was in Shaman King remake. Oh, did not know that. Wouldn't recognize her voice if that was the case.
Well, yeah. How often have you heard it?
True.
She can probably do that while she's like in the bathtub, like all her lines.
She could just call it in. She probably just does it like once per season.
Oh man! And the crazy part is that she's like one of the main characters, so she's got to be around.
Quick draw, are you home yet? You're more chatty, so I'm going to guess you're home. And Billy West.
Yeah.
I like the fact that because Elijah Wood did a voice acting, and so has Sean Astin. They include them as voice actors along with being guests. It's like double duty. Now let's see what we got for comic creators. So, they past guests. Yeah, I don't think he's going to be there this year. I'm almost certain of it. And Todd McFarlane, I was there the year.
Conrad is he? Oh no, he is Batman.
Yeah, and I've been there the year that Todd McFarlane was there. Because they had the McFarlane toy booth. I'm gonna be nice and not say anything to that quick draw. I literally the joke's write itself with that line.
He's terrible.
I did say I was proud of him. That's why I said I'm not going to say anything. No, he was there along with McFarlane Toys. They had like a huge section of the convention floor at the time. That was years ago.
Yeah, I'm sure he's gonna do something like that soon again because he's getting a lot of these like licenses for like a bunch of animes and a bunch of stuff like that. So I'm sure he's got something cooking.
Yep.
You know, and then Spawn's kind of coming out again. He it never went away, but I feel like it's getting more to the forefront again.
I think it had to do with the fact that it got to the point where the storyline was just getting stale.
Yeah.
Like it was just, I remember, yes, I'm a horrible human being. I downloaded it. I went ham on the buffet. I downloaded all the Spawn comics. This was going back 4 years ago. And I read through all of them. And it got to such a point that it was like, oh, really? Like it just felt like the stories were starting to repeat themselves.
Yeah. Like I said, there's a guy the guy I watched that he used for comics and stuff.
Mhm.
He's touched on Spawn more recently. He's got a lot more going on right now.
Yeah.
At least according to him, but he doesn't go into great detail. And Spawn's a strange character. Like there's a lot of powers that he no longer has, and then some that he loses and or gets back. It's weird.
Well, the people call it trope powers that are specifically needed for the situation, and then they're gone.
Bro. Well, like the sword that he had that he no longer has, the God Sword or something like that,
Or the fact that he had a finite amount of necroplasm, and now it's like really, and then he at one point he became part of the Green, which meant he was in the same, because they exist in this the same concept as Swamp Thing.
Mm-hmm.
So. Yeah, I don't want a new movie. The original Spawn movie rocked. It was great.
Yeah, we can always, the best part about that movie is you can take Spawny and just put Shawnee and call it a day.
Yeah, well, I guess I get you to play clown, right?
I don't know. I have somebody perfect to do that, and he's got puppets.
Quick draw?
No.
Oh, okay.
Mach used to rewind that scene a million times. He used to make him die laugh every time.
Oh. Really? I want Kevin Hart as Spawn.
Well, they are short, both of them. But I gotta admit, considering he did Killmonger, I can see him as Spawn. That would work.
Yeah.
He did really well with Killmonger. I wasn't so sure about it when they first announced him as Killmonger, but man, he killed it.
Literally.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we know how Marvel works, right? People always come back to life somehow.
Well, in Marvel Comics, you get your hero back in 6 issues or less.
Yeah. Unless it's dead on arrival.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Colossus was dead for a while.
Speaking of Colossus, I need to find myself a nice Colossus statue.
There's been quite a few of them, man. I think the best one I've seen was the it was him in his 90s costume.
I missed out on the last one. Like it sold out before I was able to like decide that I was going that route. So it's probably all secondhand market now.
Quick draw, come on. Pull yourself together. Sit on your computer. Let's hash this out. Come on, buddy.
Can't hard to clown another.
Oh yeah, that's right. It was Quick Draw's birthday this week.
No.
One of us is gonna have to sit down and have the talk with him.
I know, right? Not it.
No, you're from Jersey. You know how to talk to your people.
Yeah, no, so that's not it. It's all on you, buddy. Go right ahead.
No. Lisa, you have to talk with Quick Draw, okay, please?
I already said not it, buddy. You know how this works? Jesus.
Hey,
baby eyes.
Hey, baby eyes, what's up?
It's today. Oh, happy birthday, Quickie.
Well, then come on, hop on. Come on, suck it up.
Yeah, people are gonna start messaging you like crazy right now. I think.
Stop being such an old man. Come on, you're not Mitch.
It's funny because there's a word that people say here, like in Mexican or like Latin America, like Central America is kind of where it's said.
Mm.
But if you say it in South America, it's more like saying tenderizing instead of like young, it's tenderizing. I was like, and I said that to somebody one time from South America, and they were like, "Did you just call me tenderized?" I was like, "What?" It's
For the record,
confusing.
baby eyes, I'm just glad he's wearing a shirt.
Wait, what? What are you talking about?
She likes your shirt, and I just said I'm glad that you're wearing one.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, honestly, I thought about not doing that because it's hot. It's hot here.
You, it's not even. Well, I don't know what the weather is like where you are, man, but it's been fairly cool here today. It's been flipping.
Alexa, what's the weather?
In Springfield Township, it's 57 degrees Fahrenheit with cloudy skies.
That's not
Tonight's
cold.
forecast calls for more of the same,
It-
with a low of 46 degrees.
You see what? It's that weather, and then they got the heat on, so it's hot inside.
Well, you know. Alexa, play Safety Dance.
Alexa, stop.
What? Did you mute?
Yes,
Why would you do that?
I muted Alexa, so you can't talk to her no more.
I'm sure somebody here is like trying to get it to be quiet now in their home.
Oh, there was a few people that used to come in that they like their Alexas were like under the TV. I think they've moved them since then. Because they be watching this through the TV, and we would always say stuff with Alexa.
Well, it's the right thing to do. I feel,
Oh,
fine. I'll be fair. Okay, Google, play Safety Dance.
Shall I still play that on bathroom speaker?
No.
oh, I was like, you like to get down in the bathroom. I see, Sean.
No, I just need to make sure I cut the music down. There we go. Yeah. Well, I told you I got a Google Home in the bathroom to play music.
Yeah, I play
I
music.
usually play music while I'm in the shower.
Me too. I do that as well.
Yes, I know. I've seen your playlist on Spotify. It's Raining Men, Somewhere Over the Rainbow, I'm Coming Out.
No.
I ain't judging.
Like I said, I can listen to. Remember, we blended our music.
It still does. It makes a new playlist.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because I noticed you had Nickelback's Hero on there.
Oh yeah.
Like, I ain't judging.
I don't care.
I see you putting on that blonde wig.
No, it's a song that I hadn't heard in a while, and then I ran into it in a TikTok. I was like, oh, okay. But yeah, but like I said, I can listen to 95% of what's on our blended list. You can probably listen to like 20%.
No, I listen to a lot of your music. It's interesting. It's all in tongues, but you know.
Oh man.
Never figured you for a Bette Midler fan.
Actually, a lot of stuff that's new on my playlist is from that list. When we first did it, I definitely I grabbed some stuff from there that I already had listened to before, and then I grabbed some stuff that I hadn't never listened to before.
Yeah, because I was listening to it today, because I was going through it. I mean, there's some stuff on there of interest, but some of it's, Bad Bunny, not bad. Non-point. Oh wait, no, that's me.
Well, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Bad Bunny has a lot of good music that has a good sound to it. For sure.
Some guy called Notorious B.I.G.
Yeah, you better not joke because I think Lisa will be upset.
That's fine. What else?
I do have while you're figuring out your music over there. I have a box that's gonna be coming probably in a week or two from Japan. It's pretty much filled to the brim almost. The only thing missing in it is some items that our buddy Sean asked for, which they're really small, so they fit like in the small area that I have left because I can't even. The boxes that I have coming inside that box are bigger than this. Like they're like Tetris. They're Tetris in there, and they're like some of the boxes are wider, even wider than this as well.
Yeah.
And I sent Sean the pic of it, and it even got to the point where I had to. There was one of the items that was like a pre-owned item, so what they did was they folded the box, put it to the side, and then just bubble wrapped the actual item to make more space. Because I got another item that came in like the next day that couldn't fit. But it should be interesting to show you guys some stuff from Japan. I also have, so that's from Ari-chan, is Spanish collector that's in Japan right now. And there's some, her name is Patricia Furia, is another person I buy from. There's another person I buy from. She's a very sweet lady from Peru that she's now living in Japan and working there. And she goes actually live and shows us the stores and stuff. And it's crazy. Like, actually, they both do that now. But Adi's more online, and you find some amazing stuff. Like, there's, obviously I'm buying anime figures and things like that, collectibles. But Patricia goes to like the old, like, what's the Hello Kitty line thing that they have over there? I forget what they're called. Sanrio?
I have no clue, dude.
All that Sanrio stuff, like all that Japanese like stuff that some of it is exclusive over there. Kind of perfect example. Like, imagine they dropped another exclusive Japanese Spider-Man. Like, I'd probably be able to get one for myself. Yeah, if I would have known these people back then if they were living there, I could have probably had one. Yeah, it's always nice, and I've built a rapport with them. It's a very nice thing to have for sure. And
not bad. I mean, I'm glad you were able to at least get that get stuff that you wanted. I mean, especially in Japan, things are really difficult to get a hold of sometimes.
yeah. Dude, I found a figure that literally was 50% off because it's missing a stand and it stands without it.
Huh.
So, and it's an expensive one that came out, and it's a solid piece. Stuff like that. And then like there's these little things that come in bags, like just because it doesn't have a box, it's like a completely different price.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So now, the one thing I asked about in private chat, you didn't get any of that?
No,
Get like a case?
No.
But did you actually have there's a guy called the anime guy, and he actually did a review because apparently there's anime themed.
So if people are wondering, it's an explicit item that Sean is speaking of, and apparently I did not know that somebody did a review of it. What's her name? Her name is Patricia Furia. I can, like I said, by the way, she does understand English, Spanish, and Japanese, obviously.
What? No French? I'm hurt.
Well, I don't know. I never asked her. It's possible. She's really good with languages.
Okay. Well, I am not.
No, neither am I. But I will share her information. She's trying to actually get to 1K on IG. So I will share her information. If you're ever looking for something in Japan, she's a great source. Definitely trustworthy. I know a few people who buy from her all the time.
I'm looking for the man that killed my master so I can avenge him.
Well, I don't know. You hit her up. Maybe she'll be able to help you with that.
Did I hear just a bing?
Yeah.
I'm sensing Boba Fett starship. Oh, hey, buddy.
Oh, it looks like Lisa shared it.
Well,
Cool.
this is not. So, how you feeling? Ready to go
I'm
for a run?
No. I'm super tired.
Yeah, all of us are actually. I was falling asleep watching a movie in my room, and then some person reminded me of my YouTube. What do you call it? Community service.
Happy birthday, buddy.
Thank you.
So I guess we should have that talk, right? Comes a time in a man's life where things are changing, and he's gonna have to make that difficult decision: what Pokemon to take, or his starter.
I thought you were talking about the decision I'm going to make with my doctor
Oh,
to get
Oh,
oh! Good news, dude. Turns out Shaq actually became one of those doctors, so I was able to get him in for you. I know how much you like Shaq.
I'm glad I live nowhere near him.
Oh no, he's rich enough. He'll come to you. He's got a thing called the Muppet.
I don't think my
Yeah,
shirt.
He actually shows you what he's going to do with Kermit the Frog Muppet.
well, he's definitely he's got to take you out since he knows what you said about Newark. You know how he feels about Newark. Mind you, Sean, he's from Newark.
Just relax. You'll be fine.
Also, Lisa, thank you for sharing her YouTube. I did share her Instagram. Like I said, if you guys are looking for something from Japan, she will speak to you in English. It typed in English. I can't remember if she speaks it fluently. Now for YouTube, the lives and videos are in Spanish, but like I said, she can search things that are away from the lives. If you asked her, she'll hunt it down if possible.
Cool.
The fee, the commission fee is very minimal. You really don't feel it. And at the same time, like I said, it's exclusive stuff from Japan, and half the time it's at a better price.
I want a fully functioning Gundam.
That's gonna be kind of hard to put on a ship.
I think at that point you just fly it over. Let's be honest.
Well, you're the one who told me, how the logistics of that would be terrible.
Well, yeah. Well, that's why in the series, all Gundams are made in space. They're not made on Earth. and all the ones that are on Earth are like 2-story buildings.
Yeah, Lisa, she's basically the plug, and I definitely, like I said, I highly recommend her. She is good people's. She's taken care of me. Even there was a time where there was an issue with the payment because PayPal was acting stupid. We all know we've all had those problems, and she still was able to pick some stuff up for me in the meantime before until I was able to pay her. So that was good. Yeah, but obviously, like I said, I have built a rapport with her, and so I have that specific trust. So I'm not saying that that's allowed always.
So
Well,
how old are you now, Quick Draw?
yeah, I was gonna ask the same thing.
39.
Oh, you're still just a kid.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like that.
Yeah, well, wait until you hit 40, everything falls apart.
Yeah, well, that's why the doctor wants to give him a
Everything's
checkup.
been falling apart since 20.
Excuse me, it's Dr. Shaquille, okay?
26.
No, it's Dr. O'Neill, man. Not Shaquille. Come on.
Hey, look, when a man's that tall, you call him what he wants to be called, okay?
He wants to be called a lot of things. He calls himself the Aristotle, the Shaq Diesel. He calls himself Superman. The dude has like 20 nicknames, okay?
Yeah, but half of them don't count. He gave them to himself. You don't make a nickname for yourself. You let other people give it to you.
Actually, not all of them. Some of them were given to him.
I said half. I didn't say all.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not Kanye crazy.
Oh God, no. No, I don't think anybody that's loose in the world with that kind of money is that crazy.
Elon, Basil, Gates.
I don't think Elon's like Kanye crazy.
Man owns a jet, but he refuses to actually own a house and stays at people's places.
I see no issues with that. I really don't. The dude is living smart. He has no expenses other than his jet and his kids. I get it.
I suppose.
It is what it is.
Yeah. So you get anything cool for your birthday,
I
buddy?
don't blame them. There's people like you got millionaires out there walking around in flip flops. People complain about it.
Yeah, I got a really cool die-cast Boba Fett. 2 of them.
Oh wow. Well, that's cool, man. I'm glad you got that. I mean, I know how much you wanted that, and
Then I got some. I got a bunch of stuff, but show them off tomorrow and Hatters. Little Sunday shenanigans thingamajigger. Cards and stuff.
You do a video?
I just picked up. Funny enough, before I went to dinner, I stopped at a Guitar Center and had a Jonathan Davis sitting in the Guitar Center. So I was like, "Oh, I'll buy that."
oh, nice.
Interesting.
You know, my Funko avatar had that exact same haircut for the longest time.
Yeah, I remember that. That's what your original logo looks like. I have one of those old OG stickers.
Yep.
When you were involved.
Yes. A secret society within a secret society. You know what's great though? I no longer get those freaking unwanted. Oh, nice.
It's MetaZoo doesn't have their own binders, I guess, right now. So I had to get a Magic the Gathering one. But I already started my my MetaZoo binder and everything.
You gotta admit, considering it's like creatures and stuff, it fits.
That's why I got it. I was like, oh, that looks MetaZoo-ish. It has some scary wolf on the front of it.
The only thing I don't like about those particular folders is they will last you about 2 years, and then all of a sudden they'll start falling apart at the seams, literally.
Well, yeah, I guess if I, take it everywhere with me and you know what I mean? If I just leave it sitting on a shelf somewhere, it might last a little longer than you're actually carrying it around and constantly flipping the pages and taking cards out, play them and stuff like that.
Hold on. I think mine are, last I looked, I had them on the shelf. Oh, hold on a second.
Damn you, Miles. You fell again. I gotta put you back up.
Miles? Speaking of him.
Yeah, I entered a contest to win one of those. Second print, I think.
No, this is a facsimile. $10. I won it off of somebody. I won it off of Switch Comics.
No, you told me that, didn't you?
No, I got the other one. The other one's in here. But this is a facsimile. This came out, I think, last year. And people were selling these and passing them off as the freaking second print. People were scamming other people.
Jesus. That's terrible.
Yeah.
Looks like Baby Ice almost bought that pop you were showing earlier.
With Jonathan Davis?
Mm-hmm. Yep. It's like her buddy Mr. Illuminati has not been able to find his binder. I haven't bought a comic in months.
Yeah. The second print is a lot different than the. So here's the second print of it.
Okay.
It shows his actual face. This is a facsimile of the first print. It doesn't show his face.
Interesting. Still, it's kind of jacked. Honestly, I probably would have got that book if I would have known it was coming out. It's interesting that a lot of people are on Miles now. Nobody cared about him before.
Yeah, no one cared about him until he showed up in that movie, and now we got the next movie coming out. So,
yeah.
Same thing with the Internals and freaking Moon Knight. No one gave a shit about them until the damn TV and movie came out.
I'll be honest with you, people still don't care about the Eternals.
Oh yeah. Well, I've been seeing the Internal show back up in dollar bins again.
Yeah,
they were taking them out and stuff like that, but that's where.
Yeah, look, Lisa still don't care. You talking about the Eternals, Lisa? Or are you talking about Miles?
I still haven't even read the book yet. I should sit down and read it. But I'm not really a big Spider-Man fan to begin with anyway. I do like Spider-Man 2099, that's about it.
Lisa, you're hurting me here. It hurts. Let's see. I'm waiting for this. I'm waiting for some money to come in right now to buy us for some equipment. That my old piece of equipment kind of crapped out on me, so I need to get a new one. I found it, but it's not coming out of my pocket. I'll tell you that much. So that thing lasted me almost 9 years, so it did its job.
Yeah, I think I won this from something. I don't even know what the hell it's from. Another Spider-Man book.
No. Dude, I got a bunch of Spider-Man books that got trashed, like old ones. Like,
I think I still have Amazing Spider-Man #1 that came out, I think, in like 2014, where it has the cameo of Cindy Moon. She plays. She ends up being a Silk.
yeah, I have a Silk figure here. It's really good. Actually, I was surprised I got it at the deal. I got it. That statue's almost $200. I think I got it for like 80, and then it sold out. It's a limited piece.
Yeah. And then I got a Poke Slab. I got a slab graded Pokemon card. I'm gonna show that tomorrow.
Did you win that?
I bought it. That's what I sold all those mystery boxes for.
Cool. Oh, by the way, did you ever see who pulled the hit
On what hit?
on your the main hit in your boxes?
Oh no. Yeah. I think I know who it is because I've seen everybody else's stuff, but this one person. I'm just waiting for them to do a video or whatever.
That's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's this one person because I've seen everybody else's pulls, but theirs. So I'm like, he probably end up with it.
Very interesting.
Oh, and I
Hey,
did
Google, turn off all the lights.
I finally did complete the usual suspects lineup of the bounty hunters. I found IG88 at a GameStop. So
Hey, yeah, that's why I sent you a picture of the IG the other day because I saw it. I was like, oh, but I don't think he responded. So I was like, yeah.
and then I found also at GameStop a Razor Ramon that's like going for like $45. I don't understand why.
Because he died.
I know, but it's $45. But you can still get these in the freaking store.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People haven't grabbed them all up yet, but
And then there's the Endgame Iron Man. I'm standing up with his hand out. I found that.
You mean on his knees, or you
No,
talking about
the one on his knees is right here.
I had that Iron Man, but that's one of I got rid of it because it was one of my
Actually,
first.
I think that's the one that I got from you.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
probably.
But this one is the other one that was box lunch. But they're selling them at $5 Below now for $5.
Huh.
And then behind Razor, I just picked up a Bib Fortuna.
I thought you were done with Funko, man. What happened?
I told you I'm done buying them on freaking line. Like if they're in a store, I'll buy them. If they're online,
Yeah.
I ain't chasing them.
So yeah, as you can see, I used to play Magic the Gathering.
And he's gone.
Yeah, and he's gone.
Some magic happened there.
Yeah, as you can see, I used to be playing Magic the Gathering and on YouTube.
He'll pop back in. There he is. Give him a moment to settle in. Let me know when you're ready, buddy.
What's in Dead Zone's closet?
A bunch of stuff.
Yeah. I still gotta send that box out to him.
Which box?
The box where he says he's gonna grade my cards for me.
Uh,
We'll get the dead zone grading. That's it. Hey, man. If you want to grade them and put them inside a nice shiny plastic case, I'm all for it. I ain't trying to sell them.
Mr. Illuminati is almost ready. He's gonna show us a few things.
Yeah, I seen Sean show up last night on Whatnot. He jumped in the Reasonable Gentleman's live because he was doing Magic the Gathering cards.
Ah,
I was almost tempted to buy some of them.
do you like the art?
Yeah, the art and there were a lot of them were foil cards.
Okay.
But
Sean, you give me a thumbs up when you're ready. Okay.
yeah, speaking of MetaZoo, I've been picking up all the Jersey Devil stuff.
Nice.
Okay, Google, turn off all the lights.
Sure. Turning 8 lights off.
Okay, Google, turn on left light. Crap, I was so not ready for doing this, so I'm
Winging it.
basically I'm looking for this. Too much crap on my desk. There we go. So yeah. These are just as I started to get out. These are from Ravnica. That's from M13, which is the core set. I think, is this the one where I have the fetch lands? Oh yeah, here we are. So I got some dual lands here. Now I went out and actually bought a pack of Russian cards and
You supported Russia? Cancel.
yeah, this was before they decided to start going into people's messing with people's lives.
If you're talking about a couple years ago, they were still messing with people's lives.
These cards are about 10 years old. Best card in the game. Pithing Needle. Basically, imagine this in Pokemon where it eliminates ability. You know how certain Pokemon cards have abilities that you can activate without using any, like their natural abilities, like Charizard's turn everything into fire energy, or Venusaur's transferring energy. Pithing Needle stops it.
Ah.
And once you play it on the board, it basically nullifies everything. What else is there? So this was not the book with the Rush. No, this was not the book with the Russian cards in it. It would be this one. Now that's what I call artwork. As you can tell, this thing is like insanely old.
Jesus Christ.
Here we are. Here are the Japanese cards, and the Russian ones. Like for instance, that is a Korean card that I'm about to show. Come on, focus. Of course. Anyways, foil. Never been. I don't know.
So
why.
is that card you said? Obviously, you never played none of the other language cards, right?
Some of them I did, but generally speaking, no. Like for instance, here's an example. I have 2 Russians of these. So this is Russian. This is Chinese. And I bought a booster box of these. And what else I got here? This is when I was heavily into it. This is a lot of. I mean, there's probably about $1,000 just sitting here alone. Yeah, like for instance, I got here's an example. So Planeswalkers are cards with special. They play by their own rules basically. And here's an example of an English print and a crap. An English print and a Japanese print of Gideon. And these were honestly, well, actually, hold on, let's find out.
And those ones are the ones that people really want.
So
They'll pay money for it, right?
Gideon, Champion of Justice. So let's see how much that card's worth. This card right now is worth about $4. So the Japanese would probably be worth about 10.
Huh.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Actually, I can find out. Hold on. Gideon of... sorry, what was it again? Gideon of Champion Justice, Japanese. $14. Sorry, correction.
That's still pretty good. That's even better.
Yeah. Fetch lands go for more. I mean, the problem with Planeswalkers is Planeswalkers are only going to be worth something if they're used in Legacy. Some of these cards are not.
But you're speaking gibberish to me, but I'm listening. Just saying. Just letting you know, because I've never played that.
Magic is broken into two categories when it comes to playing. There's standard, which is anything within the past 3 sets that have been released that you can only play with those cards. So the meta of that keeps changing, obviously, because new sets come out once every 3 months. Then there's modern, which is basically anything within I think anything within the past 10 years. And then there's legacy, which is basically everything's allowed. Now, certain cards are obviously banned for obvious reasons because they give unfair playing advantages.
Yeah,
Like
that's in any card game.
Well, yeah, but they're just outright banned.
Yeah.
Like for instance, I can't think of any cards off the top of my head that are currently banned, but I mean, so yeah, this.
Well, some cards get banned because of the artwork too, though.
Yeah. There's a card with 2 monkeys that look like they're doing it, and then they had to rechange it. There was another one where it was blood sacrifice, and on the back of it was a pentagram, and they had to remove the pentagram from it. So there's quite a few cards here that are, but mostly the ones that are going to be worth something are the token cards and the dual lands.
So, are these things that you plan on keeping forever, or have you decided?
I don't know. It's like my Pokemon cards. I bought them. I hadn't played them in a while, and so now they kind of just sit. I mean, with Whatnot being what it is right now, I mean, in theory, I could start selling them on Whatnot if I wanted to. And now they're going to sit here with the Pokemon cards. So one day when the opportunity presents itself.
Yeah.
But that's.
Well,
I mean,
here's my belief when it comes to your card right now, right? I feel like it's the same way with your pops. You had your pops were all easily accessible before, right? Obviously, you had to go get the magic card right now, so they weren't as easy to access. But your pops have always been easy to access, but you never had a platform to sell them on. Now that you do, whether it be locally like you did recently, or whether it be online on Whatnot, I feel like it'll be easier to make cuts in what you want to keep around and what you want to get rid of. So
it's possible. Like I said, it's something to look at.
Yeah.
I don't know. Who knows? We'll see where things go.
Yeah. Also, you have a lot of interesting things coming through that, your past loves can can afford your new lows.
This is true. I mean, and let's be honest. Like, would somebody really want something like this?
Somebody might.
I know, because I mean, let's be honest. I mean, my collection's pretty vast. There's a lot. I'm just putting this thing away because I really shouldn't have it on my desk like this. I mean,
Right.
there's lots of. Sorry,
Blasphemer.
what? It's in a protective case.
Still blasphemous.
I mean, like seriously, like who would want cards like this?
Yeah. Who the hell wants that fat freaking thing?
Wait, me or the card?
I don't know. I didn't know there was a card in the frame. I'm sorry.
I thought you were showing baby pictures. My bad.
Wow. Oh man.
I'm sure your mother could show us a picture of Grimer.
Yeah, I got a statue of myself right there.
Oh god.
Marshmallow Man?
No, the one next to it.
Hold on. We get a closer look at it real quick.
I was gonna say he's sandwiched between two Slimers. Oh wow. I guess that would sum up Quick Draw's early 20s. Sandwiched between two Slimers. He slimed me, Ray. But yeah, that's pretty well it for my Magic collection. I mean, God, I haven't pulled those cards out in ages.
It shows.
And then I have some legacy decks out there too.
Well, that's what I'm saying, man. I feel like we all come to a point where we got to make cuts, and that I've been doing that for the past few months. Obviously, with my cuts have been more Funko Pops, but it's not just Funko Pops because I do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 6 statues that I am also gonna move away from that I've had for some of them I've had for a while. Some of them I've purchased and not really connected to it. Like I didn't like the style of it or something didn't draw me to it. That the pictures did better, obviously, than the actual item. And we've all had that happen with even Funko Pops. Whether
I get it, LB. You're getting out of Funko Pops. We've covered this. I mean,
but I'm talking about statues right now. That I'm getting rid of a few statues as well. So how we're talking about me getting out of Funko? See, you're not listening. You don't listen.
Sorry, were you saying something?
But yeah. So Sean, we're probably gonna be wrapping up here soon. We're almost at that mark. I'm honestly a little bit tired, so I don't think I can do the whole 2 hours. Obviously, I will be. I did try to do a whatnot today, but like I said, Saturdays it looks like it's gonna be pretty rough without a crazy following. So I'm gonna give it a shot on Monday. It's gonna be Star Wars themed. There's some Spider-Man thrown in there, and only like 3 anime. Mr. Funk Illuminati, you can speak on your own stuff there.
Well, boys and girls, I will be doing a whatnot. I'll be having a whatnot happening on the. Hold on, I need a calendar here because obviously I can't remember the days of the week. It is going to be Thursday at 7:00 in the evening. Please feel free to spread the word. I want to try to get as many people obviously out as possible. I will be selling some mostly exclusives, some chases, as well as some Canadian exclusives as well. And for anybody here that I do know in the chat, if you do buy anything from the Whatnot auction, I will personally add some coffee crisp in there.
There you go.
As part of the friends and family package.
Nice.
But let's not mention Whatnot because I'm not sure what their thing on food is.
When is this again?
Thursday night, 7 o'clock.
Thursday night.
And Quick Draw, you said you have some. You're going to be showing us something tomorrow.
Yeah, on Mad Hatter Pop.
Okay.
He does the live every Sunday. 4:30, I think it is, Eastern.
Yeah.
He just has a bunch of people on it. We open up sodas, show off our pop pickups. and crack open packs of cards.
Cool.
Cool.
All right. So if that is all, obviously. Oh, and also, Sean, you're still doing your live on Monday.
Yeah, most definitely.
So we're still gonna be. You still can catch us on Monday, not on Whatnot, but yes, on Funk Illuminati's YouTube channel. Once again, if you guys are interested in finding some stuff overseas in Japan, I do highly recommend you follow this Instagram account. They do speak. They do understand English. I cannot recall whether it's spoken as well. It should be, but like I said, don't. If you write, they will respond. Just putting that out there to help give somebody who helps me out a little push. And like I said, hitting a follow button doesn't hurt anyone.
True.
I appreciate everybody for coming through. I appreciate Sean and the Quick Draw coming through. Hopefully next week we will have our blind swordsman back, and he will catch you next week. No, Monday.
All right. See you then.